Hi, it's Alicia from the Pretty Brown Eyed Reader. I'm coming today with a book review of this book, and it is The Gift of Forgiveness, and it's by Katherine Schwarzenegger Pratt. So, hearing the author's name, you pretty much can guess who she is. She is the daughter of Governor Schwarzenegger and Maria Shriver, and she wrote this book after going through an experience with a friend where she had to extend forgiveness to the friend. The way I became interested in this book is because forgiveness is one of the things that I struggle with immensely. And so when I hear or have a chance to read something about forgiveness, I want to try it out. This book came out right as the pandemic was hitting, so in March of this year, in 2020. And so I don't feel like it really probably got a lot of promotion because everything was shutting down as it was coming out. So her experience with forgiveness sparked her to want to talk to other people and to research, what is forgiveness, what does it look like? I know sometimes we may associate forgiveness with being a religious practice, but I don't think it is. I think it's something you have to do for yourself, for your mental well-being, not just spiritual well-being, but in your mental, because forgiveness causes anger, which can affect your physical well-being as well, leading to high blood pressure, headaches, all kind of things like that. So forgiveness should be a very important part of our life. But like I said earlier, I struggle with this, and I have struggled especially over the last 2 years with this after an incident of all places that happened to my family in church. And that is why, I feel like I really got to get this forgiveness thing on the track. So I really enjoyed this book, if you could say that, for something about such a serious topic. But the way that Katherine does this book is that she says that she interviews several people about their experience with forgiveness, and so she'll have a few pages about each person, and then her own comments about that person's life. One of the criticisms of the book is that it feels like a school book report that Katherine does. I didn't really get that intention. I actually liked the fact that she was putting her own interpretation of what the person said at the end. However, I do not feel like she interviewed all the people that are in the book, because a couple of people, but one example I'll give is a man named Ron Hall is featured in this book, and he wrote a book along with a guy named Denver Moore called Same Kind of Different as Me. So it's a very well-known book. People have read it. It's been a New York bestseller for a long time. Well, literally, the very word she was like, I know this. I knew these lines because that's exactly what's in the book. And so I feel like she may have just asked for permission to reprint some parts of other books, because several of the people that she interviewed that are featured in this book have books. So it feels like she may have just taken sections out of their book and put it in this one. And so that would give it that the book report feel that some of the other commentators have said about the book. Another criticism of the book is that her reasoning for going on this journey of forgiveness is about a relationship with one of her best friends that went south. Some people feel that's not a serious enough thing, and then she jumps into all these people who are having serious issues, asking for forgiveness for that. I myself don't feel like the reasoning that she gave for going on a forgiveness journey is not valid, because anybody that's had someone that's close to you hurt you, know that that is a hurt that you don't expect. It takes a while to get over. But the reason they say that is because she gives in her initial introduction, she talks about what she went through. And then the very first person is Elizabeth Smart, who is abducted, and you can look her story up and see. So they feel like, well, you go from this BFF situation to Elizabeth Smart, that's a jump. But to me it read very authentic. I almost feel like the reason that people are criticizing her forgiveness journey is because they're reading this expecting to get some tea on her parents, and that's not what this book is about. It's literally about different people going and how they get to the point of forgiving what throughout their lifetime, how they're achieving that. I would encourage anybody that is curious about forgiveness, anybody that's going through something where you need to forgive, this is a great book. I borrowed it from the library. I'm gonna have to get my own copy because I have notes after. I would show y'all my note cards, but they're just like all over the place. I'll show them to you. I got notes. And I just need to get my own copy in so I can highlight and mark pages. And so some of you know that I'm a Sunday school teacher, and forgiveness is a topic that comes up frequently. So I will have notes where I can refer back to and interject those into my lessons. She has a podcast that's also called The Gift of Forgiveness, and she interviews different people each week and discusses their journey of forgiveness. Some of the people are featured in the book, some are not. And it's a great podcast. It usually runs about 30 to 45 minutes. And it's just a very interesting topic to me. So I hope you have enjoyed this review and will think about picking up this book. It is not a religious based book. It's all kind of people in this book. So it's just really about humanity. So have a great day, and thanks for watching.